Chickens.
No, I have no chickens.
So what exactly is this?
This is an elephant bird egg.
Okay.
I bought it for my business. I sell fossils and other natural history things.
I thought you were going to say you sell eggs.
In this episode, we will explore the world of Pawn Stars, where everyday people stumble upon hidden treasures. From a rare 1984 Olympic ticket signed by Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson to the legendary elephant bird and Captain Cook's medal, these unique items take center stage. We will see the appraisals, negotiations, and heartfelt connections that make Pawn Stars a treasure trove of surprises. Can you guess the astonishing values these items hold? Well, let's get started. Captain Cook medal. When Jeff stumbled upon an old coin while sorting through his grandmother's belongings, he had no idea he was about to embark on a thrilling journey. The moment he saw the twinkle in Rick's eyes as he examined the coin, he realized there was more to it than met the eye. What is this? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it could be a really old and hopefully really expensive coin. It's George III, and Resolution and Adventure sailed from England in 1770. This is interesting. Resolution and Adventure were Captain Cook's ships.
What is this?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like it could be like a really old and hopefully really expensive coin.
It's George III and Resolution and Adventure.
But when Jeff humorously mistook Captain James Cook for a pirate from Peter Pan, Rick set the record straight. Captain Cook wasn't a swashbuckling pirate. He was a brilliant navigator and explorer. His claim to fame? Discovering Hawaii. His incredible maps of Newfoundland, crafted in the 1750s, were so precise that they remained in use well into the 20th century. Captain Cook worked his way in the annals of history to be one of the greatest ship captains ever. This is the guy who discovered Hawaii. As Jeff hoped for a modest $50 or maybe even $100 for his newfound treasure, Rick had other plans.
Captain Cook worked his way in the annals of history to be one of the greatest ship captains ever. This is the guy who discovered Hawaii.
Wow.
Islands all over the Pacific, he mapped them all out. He invented some really amazing mathematics that helped them navigate where they were going. Captain Cook was an amazing guy.
He decided to consult a coin expert who delved into the coin's history and significance. Shedding light on Captain Cook's incredible David, our expert, unravels a captivating story, complete with the captain's fateful encounter that ended in tragedy while pursuing Hawaii. Captain Cook's daring third journey took him to Hawaii, but their objections led to his tragic death and that of his top men. What do you think? This is really a historical item. They made 2,000 of these, but all of these went to Captain Cook, every single one of them in a cask, and he carried them on his journey. These coins weren't just currency. They were tokens of goodwill destined for local chiefs. So when he would land it on an island, he would hand a few of these out, and, everyone would ooh and ah, because a lot of these islands where he is landing at the indigenous people haven't even covered metal working yet, right? Jeff is left speechless by the revelation that the coin dates back to 1772 and may have passed through Captain Cook's hands. It could have been a treasured keepsake, passed down through generations, or discovered in the Earth's embrace. Jeff asks about the possibility of counterfeits, but Dave reassures him that this one is an original. So what do you think it would go for at an auction? This one's actually in pretty good condition, very nice looking piece. Has some of the original lighter brassy color to it. Dave appraises the coin at a staggering $8,500 due to its remarkable history. Rick, offering $5,000, playfully reminds Jeff of his initial $50 estimate. To me, it's about a $7,500 to $8,500 item. That's amazing. $75 to $8,500 for that? Yes, wow, okay. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Okay, should just give you your $50. When Jeff heard the astonishing appraisal of $7,500 to $8,500 for his coin, he was left in awe. A mere $50 seemed like a distant memory. So $7,500? No, you know what? I'm gonna give you $5,000 for it. Hey, you know why I'm gonna give you $5,000 for it? Why? Because you owe it to me. Why? I owe it? Rick cheekily pointed out that an hour ago Jeff would have gladly taken $50 anywhere else. So $5,000 was more than fair in Rick's book? Because remember, an hour ago you wanted $50 for it. Okay, it wasn't for me. You would have if you walked in any other place on the planet. They would have given you $50, then would have left. In the end, a deal was struck and Jeff walked away with a smile, appreciating the unexpected twist of fate that turned his $50 coin into a $5,000.
That's amazing. $75 to $8,500 for that?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You just owe it to me because I just made you all this money.
Well, I guess that's
think
true.
about it. Think about it. Okay, it wasn't for me. You would have, if you walked in any other place on the planet, they would have gave you your $50 and they would have left. So I think $5,000 is a deal.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Thank you.
Treasure elephant bird. That's what she says. May I? Absolutely. These are pretty rare. They're often fake too, though. These eggs are massive and weighty, making them easy to pass off as the real deal. After all, elephant birds, colossal creatures that could reach heights of up to 10 feet and weigh a whopping 1,600 pounds, laid eggs of this size. These fossils are often faked because they are rare and valuable.
So I know a little bit about the elephant bird, but basically they were the biggest birds ever. Looked like an ostrich, but it weighed twice as much. It was like a foot taller.
Right.
Porcelain is something that's easily fable with these types of eggshells. They're large, they're heavy, and that's a material that can pass to a lot of untrained eyes. So elephant birds could get up to 10 feet tall and weigh as much as 1,600 pounds. This is actually one of the larger eggs that I've seen somewhere smaller, but this is well within the range of what we would expect to see for an elephant bird. And this ancient egg is worth a mammoth fortune. I would appraise this egg. $5,900, I think, is a fair appraisal of this specimen. I like your paleontologist. Now that's what we call a paleontologist's delight.
That's more than a fair price.
But you sure you can't do 3,000 on it?
I'm offering you more than you were asking.
I know, that's true. But your paleontologist really got my hopes up.
2,800 is the best I could do.
If it's really your best, fine. Okay.
All right, sweet, we have a
got it.
deal. If you just go around the corner, do some paperwork, I'll get you paid.
Vander Holyfield and Mike Tyson meet the man who brought Corey a 1984 Olympic boxing ticket stub with a surprising twist. His kids persuaded him to sell it even though he doubted its value. Little did he know, this ticket held a legendary secret. Bill, a devoted boxing fan, managed to secure the autographs of 2 boxing icons on this unique piece.
What do we got? I got a 1984 Olympic boxing ticket stub with a few autographs on it you might be interested in.
And I know the signatures right off the bat. That's Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. This is in 1984, and back then Holyfield had 2 ears, right? This is definitely cool.
As Corey examines the ticket, he immediately recognizes the signatures, none other than Evander Holyfield and a young Mike Tyson back in 1984, when Holyfield still had both his ears. He asks how these signatures came to be, and the story is as extraordinary as the ticket itself. Well, it was a day where the Olympic, U.S. team had a bye. They were all in the street clothes, so I was kind of hanging out with them. Mike's head was hanging low, because he was just riding the pine, yeah. Mike Tyson was there as an alternate. Our ticket owner noticed Tyson's low spirits and decided to lift his morale with a friendly lunch. I mean, he really didn't have anything to do unless, somebody got injured or hurt.
How did you get him to sign it?
Well, it was a day where the Olympic U.S. team had a bye. They were all in their street clothes, so I was kind of hanging out with them. Mike's head was hanging low because he was just riding the pine.
Yeah, Mike Tyson was there as an alternate. I mean, he really didn't have anything to do unless somebody got injured or hurt, right?
Yeah, I knew he was young and didn't have any money, and first time on an airplane, so I took him to lunch. I just wanted to kind of lift his spirits a little bit. Came back, they were still hanging out. The guy we kind of sat next to was Evander, and that's when I got Evander Holyfield's.
It's definitely cool, so what are you looking to do with it?
I've had a long time. I think I'm ready to sell it.
Any idea what you're looking to get?
I think $500 is a fair price.
Little did he know that this simple act of kindness would lead to a signature from a future legend. I knew he was young and didn't have any money and first time on an airplane, so I took him to lunch. I just wanted to lift his spirits a little bit. Came back and they were still hanging out. The guy we kind of sat next to was Evander, and that's when I got on Vander Holyfield's. Bill proposes $500 for the ticket, and he believes it is a fair price, but Corey senses there's more to it. Before sealing the deal, Corey decides to bring in an expert. Hey, what's up, Steve? Hey, Corey, how are you doing? I'm doing good, man. He's got a ticket stub from the '84 Olympics signed by Vander Holyfield and Mike Tyson. Steve, our fingerprint expert, couldn't contain his astonishment at the rarity of adolescent signatures from 2 boxing legends. In his entire career, he had only come across one other item like this. Steve meticulously analyzed the signatures, verifying their authenticity without a doubt. So the first thing, obviously, I want to do is take a look at the ink on this thing and kind of just see what we're dealing with Corey. And it looks like a ballpoint pen on Tyson, and the same thing for Vander Holyfield. So it's a blue ballpoint pen, so both are live on there and no problems with that. He further examined the autographs, noting that Evander Holyfield's signature was both basic and meticulously neat, indicating the care and time he took in signing it. With confidence, he affirmed that Corey had indeed struck gold with this extraordinary find. With a confident smile, he declared the ticket a true gem, valuing it at $2,000. Steve emphasized how exceptional it is to find both signatures together from that period. Nobody was seeking autographs from these budding stars when they were still amateurs, making this ticket an incredibly rare find. So it's pretty scarce to have them on an item together, especially in Olympic tickets. Okay, so what would something like this go for? Well, with the two of them together, this one is special, and in today's marketplace, you're looking at about $2,000. Oh, wow.
I have to be honest with you, don't really see that too often. The two of them together from that period, because no one was really asking these guys when they were amateurs. It'd be pretty rare.
I mean, Steve, obviously it's a weird item.
Corey makes a tempting offer of $1,000 for the ticket, but Bill stands firm, aiming for at least $1,500. Steve, our expert, chimes in, describing the ticket as one of the neatest Olympic items from '84 he's ever seen. What do you take for it, $1,500? I'll double what you came in asking for and give you $1,000. It's more than fair, but knowing how rare it is now, I think I'll stay at $1,500. Despite the impasse, both men part ways, respecting each other's stance. However, Bill is very confident in the ticket's potential. Me having to sell this thing, I might get somebody coming in offering me $1,700 for it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to get, so I'm just going to have to stick at $1,000. I think after holding it for 37 years, I can hold on for a couple more. Corey assures Bill that his offer still stands, inviting him to return anytime.
Me having to sell this thing, I might get somebody coming in offering me $1,700 for it. I don't know exactly what I'm going to get. So I'm just going to have to stick at $1,000.
I think after holding it for 37 years, I can hold on for a couple more.
Well, my offer will stand, so if you ever want to come back, please do, okay?
I appreciate
Take
that.
care.
So which one of these items do you like the most? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. We would love to hear them. Thank you for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for more.